Hello and welcome back to another episode of Omnirach Plays Prison Architect. So we're still doing the story mode. We've got these things to do now, so let's go through them. So we've got to authorise prisoner labour through bureaucracy. Let's do that now. We need to train 5 inmates in kitchen safety and hygiene. We can't do that yet. Build a workshop. What things can we do now? So we can set the prisoner intake level to 10. So if we go into reports and go to intake, so what we want to do is set this to 10. So we'll go for none and then slowly increase it to 10. There we go. We need to assign an export zone near the road. So let's do that here. We'll throw one here. So that's rooms, exports. Throw it here. Make it, let's go for 15. Make it a nice big one. Okay. Then we have to build a workshop. So we've got not much space in this section. Well, we've got a huge amount of space down here, but I think we might just build it inside the fences we currently have. So I've got our cells over here, which haven't... The water's not going to those ones. Oh, because it's... I know what I need to do. Got that thing there. So what we might need to do is we might need to... Let's throw a large pipe out here. Then up here. And we'll throw some small pipes this way. That way... it's got it from both sides, because I can't, if I put more pipes up here, they can easily dig, I think they can get through the pipes to get out. So yeah, we don't want them too close to the toilets. We definitely don't want them to go right to the toilets. So what I might do is I'll build a workshop over here. So if we go, let's plan it out. So how big does a workshop have to be? Workshop. So it's a minimum of 5 by 5, but 5 by 5 I found is far too small for a workshop, so I wanted a lot bigger than that. So we want multiple saws, multiple presses, multiple tables, and there's actually another one that we can put in there, which is carpenter table. So what we'll do is we'll have it come in. We'll have it down here below the path. So what's that, 4? So we'll go 1. Let's go. Pathways. Go 4 down. Have a nice big building for it. So we'll go like this. That's 9 there. So we'll go 18. Have it about, yeah, twice as long as it is wide. What objects we want? Doors there. I think that looks like a good size for it. We can have, maybe, I'm going to make it bigger. I never make these rooms big enough. So what we'll do is we'll do it, so that's 18 by 9, maybe we'll do it 18 by 13, yeah, 18 by 13. That's not what I want, it's that one. Okay, so materials, we'll do this out of brick. We've got that, do those out of concrete because then they can't pick apart bricks. Wait a second, that's not what I want. Foundations. Brick foundations, like that. And a large jail door, not a large jail door. Large jail door there because I want the guards to have to let them in and out of here because it'll be a restricted area, and I might even throw metal detectors there. I'm going to throw metal detectors just inside here as well, so that they're going through metal detectors when they're heading towards their cells. That still hasn't got a bed in there, but that's getting done. And I'm going to unlock this. Be normal mode now. But we will need... The thing about metal detectors is that they need power going right to them. So we'll do that for that one and that one. Look at that. Oh, yeah, so that's got full amount of capacitors, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. So let's... Actually, let's put this on fast speed. And I want to change the tiles in this, the flooring to this. So let's change it to white tiles in here. The hallways, let's have, what should we have? Have wooden floor in the hallways, just to make it different. Like that. Let these workmen in and out. And I might actually deploy a guard in here, or two. Deploy 2 guards in there, just so we've got somebody there to let them in and out. Let all the workmen in and out, rather. Guy's cell has been searched. I can also let them in and out, but is that guy resting? They prefer to rest in the staff room. Do we have a staff room? I don't think we do. Some offices over there. Maybe we should build a staff room, because we don't have a staff room. I'm building that. This thing over here, this is a interesting wee building. It's like a visitation type area, but we have those types of things. Oh, there's some Polaroids. I haven't actually, it says I've found that many, but I haven't actually found that many of the Polaroids. That's the first ones I've actually found. I just noticed there's a light that's turned off down here, so we should probably fix that. Oh, but I can't build over there. Curses. I wanted to fix up this section of the prison. I think there's an unconscious guy sitting there. Oh, that'll be the guy's cell that was being searched. Okay. I should probably set up the kitchen safety and hygiene thing. So if we go on to regime, no, programs? Programs. Kitchen safety and hygiene. Oh, that's right. See, this, in one of my previous episodes, it wouldn't let me schedule things. Now that's because if I go into regime, there's no work time. So what I'm going to do is let's rearrange this completely. So what we'll do is we'll throw an eat in here, hour to eat and hour for shower. Then they can have 3 hours of work time, a couple of hours of food. Actually, for that, yard they can have 2 hours. I'll have 2 hours for that. Another 3 for work. And let's throw them free time right up to the end. I think I only need a couple of periods of eating. Maybe I should give them 2 hours for eating each one. Let's throw the shower back there. Work there. Push this all back by an hour. Give them 2 hours of eating. Yard. Give them 2 hours of yard. So they've got 2 lots of free time, 2 lots of work. Do that one just 2 hours for that work time. There we go. Now if I go into programs and I do that one, it actually works now. I do that one. Has no room yet. We do want to do that. Yep, workshop safety. Okay, so let's go back to actually doing this. What's the logistics like? Let's do that. Assign those. Yep, so we've completed that one as well. But I've got no one trained up yet. And if we go deployment, oh yeah, so everyone can go there. And that building is done. I just noticed. Okay. Let's open that. I'm going to lock this open at the moment. What we want is we want rooms and workshop. Build that. Okay, so we need at least one saw, one press, and one table. If I go into objects... Actually, I know I already just noticed. Materials, paving stone. Go. And while we're here as well, let's give this a ceramic floor. Why not? Okay, so objects. So it highlights all the objects that are that can be put in the room or are relevant to the room. Electrical high powered for the press and the saw. Not for the carpenter's table though. So let's throw a couple of saws in. So let's fill that side with saws. So throw presses next to them. Tables. How big are these actually? Carpenter's tables. Let's throw these over here. Can only fit 4 of those, that's all good. And normal tables, let's throw them here. Like this. And one there. That's good. We'll also need, so I know that all of these are powered. So what we'll need is some power down here, and I'm just going to go like this. I think the whole thing gets, has wires under it, so... But if it doesn't, we can just throw some wires, extra wires in. Have a look once they're actually put in. Yep. So once the wires are all in, it'll be all powered. There we go. So there's another thing done. Stacking the sheet metal over here already, so now we can go into here and we can start that. Let's actually start another one of those and another one of those so that everyone can go and do that. Let's speed up time. I haven't assigned any work in there because no one's trained. The cook's cooking away. They're sleeping. Be food time soon, I think. What? That's interesting. I have a dead person in the cell for no reason. Something happened. I don't know what happened, but something happened. Start that. There's no teacher. That'll be the next thing it'll tell me to do, I think. Let's just assign inmates to work in there. Let's assign as many as we can. And there is the phone call. I managed to persuade the chief to make an exception for Morgan's family visitation. Cool, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought it was like. Hello sir, Kerry Morgan, here to see Henry Morgan. Behind the line. I'm sorry, I'm here to see Henry Morgan. He's my husband, sir. I won't tell you again, behind the line, now. He's an ass. Yes sir, sorry sir. Now she has to shout. Okay, come forward, I haven't got all day. You are such a dick, Chief. Name, Kerry Morgan, sir. Here to see Henry Morgan. And this here's his baby girl. That's what you tell him, is it? Go on through. Ass. Chief, you're an ass. Kerry. He's so happy. Afraid there's been a mistake. Morgan's lost his visitation privileges. What? 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 I'm sorry, we found liquor in his cell this morning. There's nothing I can do. Sure you did. Took me 2 hours to get here. My daughter's crying. This isn't fair. You want fair? Go to Disneyland. Fair is somewhere you win goldfish and eat hot dogs. You won't find it here. You mean we can't win goldfish and eat hot dogs here? Please give him this. Is it drugs? No, it's not drugs. Sure thing, he won't be having his visitors for quite some time. Any message? No, no message. don't think there's divider things like this in the actual game. I wish there was. No! Wait! You can't do this! Let me talk to her! Don't do that, Henry. Fucking assholes! I agree with him. I agree with his sentiment. Incoming call. That is very disappointing. It's so difficult to find ways to generally help these men. They really need to be taught to help themselves. I think it's clear we need to tackle the visitation facility. Families are queuing out the door and we clearly can't handle the volumes of visitors we are now seeing. Build a brand new visitation facility. Despite what happened to Morgan, I think we'll see a positive benefit. He isn't the only inmate here with family. Been doing some research and I'm astonished to find that many of the inmates have only the most basic math and reading skill. We need to start to remedy this. Open a new classroom facility. Let's start bringing in external teachers to teach the basics. Without education, these inmates have no hopes of anything other than a life of crime. And now to keep on top of the influx of prisoners, keep expanding our capacity so that every inmate gets a decent quality cell. Okay. So we need a visitor centre. Telephones to all yards. So we can do the yard thing now. Where's the yard? Here is the other yard. Objects. Phone booth. Let's throw 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not lined up. I like things to be symmetrical. Oh, that's much better. Okay, so we've done that. Mailroom, we can do that. Authorize education through bureaucracy. Education, okay. Go to classroom, foundation entering education class in a chapel, and we need to expand to 80 cells. Do we have clone? We don't have clone. Where's the bureaucracy? Let's research that. Kind of want to maybe clone this facility, though the clone tool doesn't go very big. Thinking maybe another set of cells over here, maybe a set of cells behind this, pretty much a mirror image of this, and what we'll do is we'll have them both accessing the same yard. I mean, not a very big yard, but I think it's big enough, maybe. Let's throw some more phone booths in here just because make it symmetrical so that everyone has a phone booth, and I'm even going to add some benches in the middle like that so they have somewhere to sit. Sitting is important. Okay, I'm going to put that on normal. Well, that can be... Oh, I'm guessing they stand underneath it. I'm just going to leave those in there, even though it's complaining. So what I want is a classroom. I'm thinking maybe a classroom here. Let's go on to planning again. So how big was this? 40 by 23? We go here and go 40. Actually, I'm going to pull... Actually, no. Looking at the time, I'm going to finish up here. And after I get this thing... Notebook page. Ooh. Nifty. Page is that? Ooh, there's a scrolly thing. 68. Okay, so I'm going to finish up here, and I will lay out all of this, lay out all of the planning, lay out the planning for a chapel and mailroom, visitor centre, and a classroom, and then I will be back once that's all done. So thank you all for watching. I hope you've been enjoying watching this as much as I have had of playing it. And I hope you tune into the next episode. This is where I disappear, so bye-bye now.